Yes, sir.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
We was building.
Oh, yeah, we were. We had to get on a mic quick.
Yeah, man. We was going in.
Yeah, big building. And it's just like, that's how it's all cylinders firing right now, bro.
Nah.
And I feel it. No, it's just like, nah, we soldiers, bro. Not a joke. Not a joke.
Facts.
Not a joke. And I wanted to say this specifically for the podcast because I didn't want to like blow my load. But yeah, we were talking about how we were soldiers, right? And this is wartime.
Yeah.
And but I didn't tell you, like 2 weeks ago when we was out, me and FOY was out pushing and out in the hood down by SC. It was 40s Crips neighborhood, and like one of our men was knew some of the soldiers in that clique, and we went to the park to go just say what's up, drop some papers off just to kick it, and we roll up probably 15 deep, and they're all you know banging at the park, doing their thing, hanging out, and we roll up, and it's literally like two allied soldier parties meeting up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I was viewing the event objectively. I'm like, man, first of all, I'm really doing this. You know what I'm saying? Grew up the whitest neighborhoods possible. All my whole life, like white, college, white. Most people I've ever fucked with my entire life. White. But here I am, about to rolling up on 40s Crips with black men in the Nation of Islam.
Definitely, man.
Rolling up.
It's a true testament, bro.
And I'm like, okay, rolling up, and it's like, it's not like we was about to fight, but it's just like, wow, this is real.
This is very much real.
This is real. And it wasn't like, and it's all love, bro. It wasn't like I went up there on like, I'm better than you type shit. I'm like, I'm a save a nigga shit. I was like, oh man, y'all putting in work, we putting in work, but we in the same damn spot.
Definitely.
Right. And like when I saw these dudes, they was doing their thing, bro. Like they weren't like, they was, doing their thing. And but I saw soldiers, bro. And you got to think, like you were talking about earlier, is like you grow up with that environment and you survive, you by default are a soldier.
Definitely.
Or you're dead.
I feel
or you're hospitalized.
Yeah.
Right?
I definitely tell people, like, I'm a war veteran, bro.
Facts.
I was thinking about that the other day. There was a time, bro, where Compton was the #1 murder capital of the country.
Oh, man, yeah.
When I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah,
and we were having riots every day.
Yeah.
And just
so that was like, was this
2004,
2003, 2000? Okay, yes, sir.
Bro.
Yeah. Popping.
Drive by.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Getting banged on, fighting all the time.
Yeah.
Getting banged on every day.
Yeah.
Hearing about people dying all the time.
Yeah. And that was normal.
It still is.
It's still there.
Do you feel me? It's still normal.
I do.
For me, it's still normal.
I feel you from a distance. I'm safe, bro.
Hey, bro.
And make no joke. Like I've told you, bro. Like I ain't living in the fucking hood, bro.
Nobody. There's no consolation prize for it. Trust me, bro.
Unless I get a nice crib and a good deal. I'm not against it, but I'm like, I just know what it comes with.
There's no like.
Nah, it's warfare, bro.
Bro, it's that balance of wanting to help, and is this all I know?
Facts, man.
Is this all I feel comfortable in being?
Yeah.
Because I have PTSD and because I have survivor's remorse?
Yeah.
Or am I making an impact in a place that I know needs an impact?
Yeah, man.
So it's finding that balance. But it is good. It is chaotic.
It's chaos, bro.
It is chaotic. It's chaos. A lot of chaos.
It's chaos. Yeah, and
to be very clear.
Yeah,
and it's still dangerous. Let me be.
Absolutely.
It's still dangerous. We are working towards creating a better narrative.
Yeah. Yeah.
To create a safer space.
Yeah. But no, it's danger.
But I'm not going to pretend like my life isn't in jeopardy.
Oh, absolutely. And like when we rolled up on the 40s Crips, it was like I didn't feel safe. I felt like I was going on a battlefield. You know what I'm saying? And I really was. Like I was what? And they were looking at us like, oh, we fuck with y'all, but like we ready in case anything. We're ready. Don't get it twisted. And you feel that energy. And like the reason I felt secure, because I'm trained, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trained.
Did you go during Leo season too?
Yeah, this was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so you felt a little bit more, like that line popped out.
Facts. And it had to, because like, I'm with lions. I'm with killers. I'm with lions, bro. I'm not with like soft MCs,
Yeah,
bro.
there's
Like,
nothing
no,
soft about August, man.
no. But like, no, I would not have been able to operate. I was comfortable, but I didn't feel safe. I just felt like, oh, like it's warfare.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. It felt like literally going on a battlefield. I'm like, okay, if it pops off, it pops off. I'll be straight. But it's really just. I learned a lot about where my journey in my life. I'm like, bro, we doing it.
Definitely. In the field.
In the field, bro.
Definitely
In the field, bro. I'm like, not. Yeah, and like this, I was literally in the element that my parents kept me away from. Understandably so.
Understandably.
Willingly going back to serve my own people, and like I'm like, oh, okay, no, this is what service looks like. This is what sacrifice looks like. And also, I'm like,
this is what nation building looks
facts,
like.
bro. Absolutely, no, for real, bro. And don't get it twisted. When I went there with no judgment, I was just like, okay, first, I was excited because I was like, damn, these niggas are soldiers, bro. Like I saw potential, and I was like, oh.
Which most of us are. We are very tribal people.
Facts,
we have a warrior spirit. We have been just shown to redirect that warrior spirit, and it is natural for us to and it's a natural thing for people, especially keep in context. There's what LA is.
Yeah.
Is the highest concentration of the Asiatic people in the entire state.
Facts.
In a very, very small place.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
Stacked upon each other, stacked next to each other.
Facts.
Forced into overly populated schools. Facts. 40 of us in the classroom.
Like sardines, man.
Bro, you get what I'm saying? Filtered through, ran through, and then the ones who aren't in school, there's constant police driving around. Constantly trying to find you. You're constantly being pulled over. You're constantly trying to be
police who are trained for warfare.
Definitely.
Who literally go to work with we going to war, bro. Facts. And a
lot of them are veterans with their own PTSD.
Facts.
And their own sociopathic behaviors as well, and their own impulses and their own traumas and triggers.
Facts. Yeah.
And we're all in this concentration. We have the highest concentration of police activity.
Yeah.
Of any, our communities are flooded with so much activity and interaction. It's not normal to interact with police at that high rate. We interact with police at a very high rate.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's not normal to just be seeing cops driving around you all the time, all day.
No, it's not.
Pulling you over, pulling your homie over, pulling everybody. And then they're not from our environment. A lot of those police.
No, hell no. They're from Valencia, bro.
Yes.
They're from Valencia.
So that's even another psychology.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because they're not a part of our community.
No. And they have they don't want. Hell no. Why would you want to live there with those people? Don't make no sense.
Right.
We go there to contain them.
Many layers.
Yeah, we go there to contain the chaos, to protect white society at large. That's literally what your job. It's not to protect and serve the hood, bro. It is to you niggas stay here. Do not keep this bullshit with each other within these lines.
You niggas stay here or in a box.
Facts.
Preferably in a box. Preferably we want to put let's be clear. Yeah. We're going to I don't know if people understand the interaction of being around police who are trying to find something in your car.
Oh, dude, yeah.
There have been police who I've looked at the wrong way and they pull me over and say I'm going to find something on you right now.
Yeah.
And if I don't find anything, then I'll let you go. But if I find something, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
For the way you looked at me.
Yeah.
Many times.
Yeah.
Like you said, being pulled over by police is traumatic because there's a high probability that you could be. There's a probability, not necessarily a high probability.
Yeah.
But there's a probability that you can be put in prison tonight or get shot.
Yeah, man.
Every time you get pulled over by police.
Yeah, that's kind of stressful. To then not just interact with that, but to live in that environment where that is the norm.
And seeing it happen not only to you, all your homies, your brothers, your cousins.
Yeah. And that is your relationship with the people who are set on paper to protect and serve you. And that's cap.
And the only men who it doesn't happen to are the men who have learned to beta themselves and learn to be nice and kind and be docile around police.
That's me. Yeah. That's right. Or docile, or just like who understand, who are able to interact with them with a very high level of finesse.
Definitely, which is where I am now. Which is
you and I both.
You work for me.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna no.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I was having that conversation too with somebody. I was like, you think I wear these pins, these Morse pins, in my pen from Compton and things of that nature? Like I do. There is a part of me that understands. I need to let anytime I interact with people, I need you to understand that I'm a valuable part of society.
Understood.
To be able to navigate through society.
Yeah.
I'm someone who is valuable to society. I'm valuable to the group.
Yeah.
You know, like I know how, like we were talking about how men get discarded, how there's men, you know, making sure super predators. Millions of us were just put in prison and just murdered in the 90s.
Yeah.
Discarded. Thrown in a box.
Discarded. Exactly.
Treated as not human beings.
Absolutely.
And I did need, it's imperative, however people feel about
That's
it.
the 80s and 90s, I would say that.
Yeah.
That part of
I was there though. I'm 32.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. No, you're born in it.
I was
You were born in it. Yeah.
Yeah, like born in the height of it. That's when I came into reality.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like 89.
Yeah. It's a war. It was a warfare against our people. The war on drugs is just literally to limit the effect of the black man.
Definitely.
Absolutely. That was your intention.
Definitely.
That is still your intention to present time.
Definitely.
But it just they went in that specific strategy of incarceration, drugs, and all that in the 80s and 90s. That was crack wars. That was specific. That's military technology that's being deployed on us right now. You know, and the same type of military that's being deployed on us right now, just everyone writ large via vaccines. Another conversation.
Same loops, same cycles.
Same psychology. It was just like, okay, it's just objectives. Military is just accomplishing specific objectives against another populace, right? It could be an occupying army, it could be a people using propaganda, using certain techniques. That's military. That's warfare. That's military science, bro. It's a very high science that only a certain amount of people in a general country are allowed the privilege to learn, because that's how you get power by applying these principles against other people.
Our military is the number one department in our country.
Facts. Department of Defense.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
That's what it is. For that reason.
Right, wrong, or indifferent.
Power. It is power. And the thing
is a superpower.
Superpower. And because of that, I'm glad we're talking about just military and police. It's like in spite of all of this, I have a very, very, very high level of respect for all of the respect. And it could be just that I have respect for the power that they have within the society, right? The law enforcement wing. So I've always operated. You talked about how, some of us are able to finesse. We talked about able to finesse around, but I'm able to finesse because I understand the power that law enforcement, military, police, they have in this specific society.
Definitely.
So when you're gonna fight somebody, you have to study that person. You have to respect their power and their skill set if you want to be successful in this fight or any conflict or anything. That you have to understand what you're dealing with. But the fact that policeman, I have no beef. It's just, I understand. Yeah. I understand what I'm dealing with exactly. Definitely. And I'm not,
especially with this LAPD, bro.
This is
the LAPD is the most funded. They have the majority of our budget.
Yeah. Yeah. And
bro, you feel me? I do. That's deep, bro.
Yeah, it is. No, they're well funded, and from what I hear, from what I've talked to LAPD policemen, they said that LAPD is one of the few police departments that is looked up to by cops all over the country. So it's LAPD is it, bro. It's
they are their own military.
Facts. Oh, absolutely. No, police is military.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No, don't get it twisted. Police is military.
Definitely.
There's not even especially LA, but just in general, the police are the military of the local municipality.
But once again, keep in context, where's the highest concentration of the Asiatics in this entire state?
Yeah, LA County.
And so.
Yeah,
there's layers to it. It's layers to it.
That's right. So
it's layers to it.
So because
who's going to be funded the most? Of course, you got to fund you the most to keep the most of them. In this box, contained in this box.
Contained.
Keep them contained.
Contained. And I want to go back to what got me on the story initially. Is when I went up to the brothers, 40s. I saw the potential. You said the war spirit.
Definitely.
Felt that shit, bro. I felt it for real. Like it was just like, oh.
Yeah, LA make us, bro. We warriors in LA.
Oh, bro, it was power, bro. I was like, it got. I mean, it's always in me, but when I went with them, I was like, ooh, I like this feeling. Oh, okay. I felt inconquerable, right? And then like, yeah, and then I also once I saw like, just like how they looked and how they kept, like it was just like, fuck it, bro. Like that, I was like,
Hey, let's do it.
I was like, let's fucking do it.
Let's do it.
I was like, bro, straight up, I was ready. I was ready. I mean, their type of fuck it is different than our type of fuck it because it's just like we have, we've got nation building. They've got, I don't even want to know. I don't really matter, but they just have a different objectives. That's all it is.
It's Killmonger, man.
It's Killmonger. Straight Killmonger.
It's Killmonger.
Straight Killmonger.
It's not, you know what I'm saying? And we all, I feel like we all, especially us I definitely feel like that was it kind of was like tapping into that American Asiatic spirit. Like we have that type of energy. Like we are prepared to go to the fullest extent with this shit. And a lot of and some of it, it can be called sociopathic. It can be called unstable. It can be called quote unquote crazy. It can. I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
Yeah, but so is the war in Vietnam.
So was warfare. It's warfare.
So was war. It's like war.
Some of us have to be prepared to go to the fullest extent to accomplish this objective.
Absolutely.
And so that's why it's funny when people be like, "Oh, you ain't hood." And I'm like, man, am I supposed to walk around gang banging? Like, I move military in different ways.
Facts,
I
man.
studied the art of war.
Exactly.
My job is I focus on the resources.
That's right.
Let me make sure that my warriors are supported and have food.
Facts, bro.
And we have our stuff together and so have land as we are in this long-term overall conquest of uplifting ourselves. And freeing to some capacity, creating some type of breathing room. Yeah. Some type of
breathing room that we have not ever been afforded these 400 years we've been on this, since we've been enslaved.
Some type of breathing room.
Some type. There's nothing
for
close.
The next generation to be able to maybe think about some other stuff.
Can I fucking breathe for 1 second?
Can we not have to work for food?
Facts, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, man.
Can we have access to the birthright of knowing how to grow our own food?
Yeah.
And being able to feed ourselves. Like I'm not about to fight. I can't worry about nothing else.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm worried about us having access to organic food. Yeah. Like, which is our birthright.
Yes, sir.
Which is a normal foundational thing.
Absolutely.
For any type of endeavor.
Absolutely.
You don't have no food system in place.
No.
You don't have nothing.
You have nothing. If you don't, the essentials are you gotta secure your food supply, bro. Period. Food supply, comm lines, communication lines. That's what you gotta have in warfare, but just in general, is like you gotta be able to communicate with different parts of your nation. You gotta be able to feed your people, bro.
Yeah.
Facts, man. And then you look at warfare; it's about acquiring more resources.
Yeah, and warfare isn't just fighting and shooting.
No, absolutely not.
You know, it's like objectives, conquests, steps, moves,
and then the
expansion,
propaganda, spy. Yeah, my favorite part of Art of Warfare was the part on spies. I love it. I love it. It's like, man, like it's real.
Seeking out ambassador. Like I've come to embrace an ambassador role.
That's right.
I'm going to go places to represent my community, tell the story of my community, figure out what does my community need from my own individual perspective as I'm talking to people, but not get too, not work for the actual, because I'm learning. The entity of the city and the people of the city are two completely different things.
Yeah.
And I know people who go the route of working for the entity of the city.
Yeah.
And then they realize they're working for the entity of the city.
Yeah.
So I'm focused on representing the people of the city and then just while building relationships with the entities and just building relationships with these entities of the CDFA, of the USDA, you know, and then accessing the pipelines of the resources and accessing the information and freely distributing that information, propaganda, technical assistance and outreach.
Bro. Absolutely.
Outreach.
Ambassador propaganda. Yeah, this is warfare, but people literally view warfare through the lens of killing niggas. Like, guns. That's only if necessary. And most of the time, it's not even necessary.
Our reality shows us warfare because we don't come from a food desert. I let people know this is food apartheid.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is food terrorism. We have been removed from the information of how to do this at scale. We were not taught this on purpose. These things have been removed. These skill sets have been removed from our educational system by choice.
Yeah.
In an environment.
With intention.
In an environment of agriculture.
Yeah.
Growing up on farmland and not learning farming from your institutions.
No, yeah, that's all intentional to prevent people from coming to a level of consciousness where they're having conversations like this about nation building. Period. I get it. I understand.
And it's not only our small school system. It's just the school system in general. The actual system itself doesn't teach you these things.
It doesn't teach you how to be self-sufficient. The system, the American public education, teaches you how to be a servant to the ruling class. They wrote the textbook.
That's
period.
it, bro.
And I'm not mad at that.
That's it, bro.
That's it. That's it. Nigga, okay, here. We provide for you. You work for us.
And maybe
you work for us.
Different hierarchies.
Yeah.
Different levels.
Yeah.
But let's call it what it is. It's not a negative. It is what it is.
It's what it is.
Mind you, I have I'm the same way. I went to a trade school to learn how to be.
To work. To serve, yeah. In a service capacity.
Yeah,
that's right.
In a service, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I'm not mad at it. It's just like you got to be able to, especially in warfare, you have to be able to be objective in assessing your environment and what is really going on, despite of how you feel about it, right? But I want to go back to because really get you this picture. Because it's like it really it
resonate with you.
Yeah. But when I saw the brothers, I was like, okay, soldiers, war spirit, power. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I was just like, oh, okay, all right. I see the long game. I was like, okay, we got to get them.
Yeah, facts.
But also, it's like we've also had this conversation. It's like once you go down the route of killing a black man, that's a tough road to get out of, bro.
Yeah,
it's very, very, very difficult. Yeah, man, because you're killing God.
And they want you to sit down for a long time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Meanwhile, they kill us in the hospitals. They kill us with the medication. They kill us with what I'm saying. They'll kill you in that penitentiary. But if you kill them, then you got to it's like it's a double entendre.
Exactly.
There's no therapy or it's like nope, just go sit down for 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah. But when I saw him, I was like, okay, well, I felt all that, and I felt like I really saw the long game of what we're doing. Yeah. But I'm right. I saw the long. I was like, oh, I get it. Yeah. But I also I had a respect for the opposition because I was like, oh, this is what you're afraid of.
Facts.
This is what
they're afraid of.
This is what you're afraid of. You're afraid of this. You're afraid of. I get it now, and I wasn't even mad at the enemy. I was just like, oh, I get it now.
Because this is the micro of the macro. There's a lot of Asiatics, men of different ideologies coming together, doing podcasts, doing talking. Yeah, this is us. We're
building businesses.
We're dialoguing. We're healing together. We're learning together. We're growing together. We're raising our value together collectively.
Yes, sir.
Working together to group and as a people now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or we're starting the process.
Absolutely. We're starting the process.
Definitely.
No, we're starting the process. And I saw, I was like, okay. I just had a more profound respect for what we're dealing with. The opposition is like, oh, yeah, you don't want this. What right now is what is happening is your worst nightmare. Because all they would take is in that environment, with those brothers, is just discipline and ethics. That's it. That's literally it. Right? That's it. That's literally it. Because the thing about living,
which all of us need,
everyone needs that. Every human being needs that. But the thing about living in the hood or in a low tone environment like that, it's so easy to go outside of ethics. And once you're outside of ethics and order, what are you in? You're in chaos.
Because your environment, we're not playing. They don't play fair.
Oh no.
You get what I'm saying? There's no ethics.
No.
Police, LAPD don't operate with ethics.
There's no ethics there. There's no,
discipline. They don't operate with discipline.
No. It's chaos. So they come in that environment, bring that chaotic mindset of just, it's warfare.
Our public school system, we don't have Asiatic male teachers at scale.
Bro, I've never had a black male teacher in my fucking
I've had
life.
one. No, I've had a couple. Let me be very clear. I've had a couple, but at scale.
No, absolutely.
For most of us, we're not train. We don't, and also we don't go work with men as young. We go sit in school. That's in reality that's not necessarily normal for the boys to go be like. No, you're supposed to come be with the man. We're gonna put you on. We're gonna work with us.
Yeah.
Agriculture isn't like y'all go over there. Agriculture, no.
No, y'all come and get your hands dirty.
Come on.
Get your hands dirty. Learn the cycles.
Young men being around us men.
Yeah.
And I was one of the fortunate ones where I was surrounded by older men since I was like young 20. But even me, I still still have to deal with my own things. You know, it's like my own traumas and my whole beta male things.
Facts, you and
I'll
I
be the
both,
first to tell you, like, yeah, I was
straight up.
I still deal with beta things.
Me too.
I still want to
present
be
time, bro.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But I'm like working actively towards like, nah, man.
No, fuck that. But let's clear beta. So when you say beta, what does that mean?
I mean,
and
just
the parameters.
Just
of
more
how,
so
I mean,
like I'm a nice guy.
I understand.
But I have realized that I can't be a nice guy and live my purpose.
I understand. Yeah.
And I have to put my purpose and I have to put the things I truly believe in at the forefront of what I'm focused on.
Absolutely. And I think beta, what it really at its core, it's like you want to make niggas comfortable. Right?
Yes.
Right. That's
you don't want confrontation.
Yeah. You don't want confrontation.
You don't want to argue.
Actively avert.
You don't want to. You don't want to assert yourself.
Facts. There we go.
You don't want to be. You don't want to, but also like you don't want to be the leader.
No.
You don't want to make the decisions.
No.
You don't want to deal with all the stress and deal with all of the all of what comes with it.
Yeah.
And I'm dealing.
Both of
I'm
us are
dealing with,
toggling between our previous role as that to like, oh man, fuck, we gotta lead, bro. We gotta fucking lead.
And just deal with what comes with it.
What comes with the responsibility that comes with it, and the pressure, the responsibility, bro.
The pressure.
And it's like, and that's what
the pressure of saying no.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. No,
I can't. I'm sorry.
I'm not. No,
I'm not.
That's not happening.
I'm sorry. I'm not. No,
it's not happening.
it's not me.
It's not happening.
It's not me.
Yeah, and
That's not me.
Yeah, and it's very difficult for me to say no to people. The desire to please motherfuckers is very deep with me.
Definitely, it's in once again like we were talking about earlier. Like it's in most of us men.
Yeah,
it's in a lot of men.
A lot of men right now
who we haven't. Once again, most of us haven't been around a lot of men.
Yeah,
and a lot of strong men.
Yeah.
Most of us haven't been in those environments.
No, I haven't.
As far as discipline and ethical
Bro,
and discipline with a purpose and that has something beneficial for society.
Absolutely. How many men grow up in that environment?
It's very rare.
Very, very rare.
It's very rare.
Very conscious children.
Exactly. It's
no,
very rare.
For real.
And I grew up, I'm not saying I didn't grow up around.
Nothing against our families either.
Not by no stretch.
Our families is product of their environment.
Definitely, because a lot of our parents came from parents who went to, we're the first generation, like we weren't drafted.
Yeah.
A lot of our parents and a lot of our, grandparents, great parents went through World War I, World War II.
Yeah.
And then the way America ran was shifted. And once again, why I'm actively always preaching agriculture, because agriculture is the foundation of civilization.
Yes, sir.
In many different layers, as far as it forces people to work together. We don't grow up working together.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
We as in Asiatics, black.
Definitely. Okay, we go work for somebody else.
We work for somebody else.
We collectively go work for...
Yeah. Well, that's the expectation.
Our parents don't wake up and go work together. Most of our parents don't.
Absolutely not. No. They go work for white people or other cultures, businesses, period. And then that's the expected behavior. That's how you come up in life. Fucking with other niggas.
Yeah.
Making other niggas rich.
It's not normal.
No.
Or you working for the quote, working for the city or working for the state or working
yeah.
But as far as like this whole, me and 30 of us, we know our parents go, they have a farm and we all go work on the farm with them.
Absolutely.
It's not, that's not normal. It's like our parents all got jobs.
No, it's not. No, and it's
not a bad thing. It shifted the family dynamic.
It sure did.
That's all.
It sure did. And I know, like, when it come down, we trace our roots, Asiatic roots. It's like our boys were probably working with men at that age to understand what it takes to build a kingdom and maintain a kingdom and understand what it takes to, this is how a man operates. This is how man functions in a kingdom. So
yeah, and that's something that we do have to learn, and I'm something that we do have to process and have to heal from, and it's something that we do have to also assert and stand on.
Yeah.
And accept what comes with standing on it. And I start, it's like, there's going to be some shame. There's going to be some guilt. There's going to be some, hate.
But outright hate.
But
yeah, man. But it's it comes with the territory.
We come to the territory.
It comes with the territory.
Who else is going to do it?
Nobody, exactly. And that's what. And I'm starting now to do this. I keep looking around for niggas no, I'm that nigga. Fuck. Oh fuck! I'm the vanguard.
You that guy. Your lane.
This is my lane. This is our lane. And I'm just like, oh man, there is what's the word? Not template. A template. I mean, there are. That's why within the nation, it's very clear chain of commands. Like, oh yeah, Farrakhan, he's the man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, do like he is. Period. Yeah. Act like that. Period. It's very simple. But as far as my immediate environment, I'm just like, oh man, that's my job.
Yeah,
that's my job. And it's you mentioned earlier. You called it lonely alpha. Is that what you said? Alpha something.
The lonely alpha.
The lonely alpha.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Just kind of it's just dealing with life on life's terms, and accepting how this world is shaped up to treat us men, especially us Asiatic men, but just men in general. And then really processing that.
Yeah.
And then accepting it.
Yeah.
And then making a decision on how are you going to move through the world.
Absolutely.
And the main thing we can focus on is focus on doing the things we know we're called to do.
Absolutely. And putting that first and foremost before anyone else's feelings about it. And that's what's so difficult. And and
that is the balance.
Yeah, it is a balance.
That is the balance.
And what I'm realizing
it's not all fun and games.
It's not
all pretty. And everybody's not going to like that.
They're not going to like it because you're going against the grain. You're going against the grain. And
people's feelings will get hurt.
Absolutely.
A lot of us have been told that our feelings are the most important thing.
Yes, we are.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's the expectation. We have that expectation upon the external environment that it's going to place your fucking feelings on a pedestal.
People's fantasies, people are still processing that their fantasies are a fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah. Talked about that last time. Yeah. Yeah. There's,
you know what I'm saying? And just let that sit with that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Some people really are just not accepting their fantasy is not real.
No.
This is the real world.
I think most people still are in the fantasy. I don't think a lot of some people. I mean, a good amount of people are starting to process that this is fucking fantasy.
No, you're right.
But I think a lot of people are very much like, oh, this is this what fantasy?
Oh, like they're demanding vaccines for restaurants now. Okay, well let's just keep going on about our day.
Yeah, fantasy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, they're demanding vaccines for you to go into visit people in the hospital.
They're demanding
right now.
They're demanding vaccines for you to get care at a hospital. Yeah, it's real, bro. Yeah. And then people are like, oh, okay, well, I got my vaccine. Oh well. Yeah, it's insane, man. But that's what I'm talking about. And when I see behavior like that, don't get it twisted. I don't want to downplay
slippery slope. That's all I'm saying.
There are people out, us included, and there's other people who have reached out to me and be like, I'm with you, bro. I'm not popping out like you are, but I appreciate what you're doing. But we out here. But I will say there's a lot of people who are just going with the flow and being like, oh, this is just normal behavior to have to show papers to get food.
Which is it's understandable to go with, once again, one of the greatest things that I could have ever done was graduate college at the height of the 2008 stock market crash.
Yeah.
Because I realized we'll never go back to normal.
No, there is no.
There are people who especially my family, are people I know whose life has forever been shifted. And there is no go back.
There is no go back.
There are people who have never made that amount of money they made 2008 stock market crash.
Yeah,
now, who lost everything.
There's never been a case in time where you go back There's no going back.
You feel what I'm saying?
There's no going back.
So there's no going back.
Yeah, there's just evolving if you choose to do that. But that's it. So this and that's fantasy of thinking like, oh, things are just gonna go back. All we gotta do is X, Y, and Z and do what they say.
Just
and
wait
things
it
will
out. Let's just wait it out. No, I ain't no wait
bro.
this out.
I ain't no fucking wait this out, man. They're gonna make their moves. And when does power seed control and power? No, it just acquires more and more, just like more money.
It's not about because it's not about to me. It's not about the vaccine.
No, it's about the control.
It's about my rights.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
And what is public? What is society? What is free?
Yeah.
What our rights then? What our liberties then?
right.
What does free mean?
That's right.
What is this? Yeah. What are we talking about?
Yeah, man. It's like you.
It's a slip. The slope gets slippery.
No, we're sliding down that slippery slope as we speak.
Yeah.
No, we're going down.
Yeah.
Let's be
put
very
your ski
clear.
boots on.
No.
Or put your. I got my avalanche thing. You know, when
The
people
pick.
when
The
they
pick.
climb
Yeah,
the mountain,
the
I'm
pick.
like, nah, bro.
Nope, ain't going down there.
I'm not
going
falling down that slope.
No.
I'm going up.
No. Absolutely. And it's going to take one pick at a time. And you got to be patient. And sometimes you're gonna pick a rock and it's gonna not stick. You got to try another one. But that's what it is, man. But the avalanche is gonna go down, and you're gonna climb up it. And that is what the time of Jesus when we're now. That's the resurrection. The resurrection is going to be required of all of us to get out of the situation, bro.
Islam.
Period.
It's resurrection.
Period. This is resurrection. The way you get out of a world descending into the fires of hell is to resurrect yourself, so it doesn't affect you.
And that's right. We're in the ego season. Yeah. A lot of us have been dealing with mental health. I know I have. A lot of us been dealing with mental health things during this, especially coming out of that Lionsgate portal.
Yeah.
We're in this whole new thing now. So a lot of us have been our ego has been our ego has been acting weird lately.
Yes, sir.
Our sense of self, our sense of normality, our sense of normalcy.
It's been popping off, bro.
It's been popping off.
It's been popping off, bro.
All over.
Yeah, I've been leaning into it.
You've been at edge. You've been leaning. Yeah, you've been at edge.
Leaning in,
like
bro.
you said, we even talked about what is stable. It's been the lines have been blurred.
Oh, bro, yeah. Like I would, man. Like just where we were in Cancer season to now. Like you would be. It's like, man.
Yeah.
We're crazy, right?
Yeah.
Just that swing in and of itself. It's like, oh, niggas is crazy.
Yeah,
I'm leaning into it.
We're dealing with constant death, constant people. We hear about more people keep dying.
Yeah,
constant your rights being taken away from you slowly.
Yeah,
and then while simultaneously, like, football's back.
Saved.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Basketball's back. Woo, yeah.
Facts, man.
This brand new movie came out.
Man.
Woo.
Yeah, but I understand people. It's fantasy.
You can't go to the restaurants though.
You can't eat unless you do what this entity says.
With these exactly. If you get these private corporations, mRNA
private corporations, bro. If you let these private corporations into your bloodstream, then you can get some food. Literally, that's what it is. Private corporations.
Then you can get some food.
Yeah. All white boards. You look at the boards of these companies, they're all white, lily white. Just FYI.
I don't care. I'm a conspiracy. Call me a conspiracy. Call me. Yep.
I don't give a fuck. What's that mean? It means you look at alternative information.
I'm ready to get some land and grow some food.
Absolutely. Yeah. There you go.
And have some type of something.
Yeah. And
you know what I'm saying? Some type of something.
They're forcing that route upon us. We were already on that, but now it's like, oh wow, now we really got to do this to survive. Okay, here we are.
I've seen 1,400 acres for $2 million Northern California. Like we play ourselves so small with this California thing. There are so many counties in California that we've never even heard of that have hundreds of acres readily available for a couple $1 million.
That's right.
Ranches. I've been looking up ranches. And this is a part of my training, is like actively learning and looking of how to buy land. What do I need? What kind of water pressure system I need? Is the land flat? Really looking at how to do. Like I said, this is real time on the phone, on the internet, looking up 100, 200, 250, 140. I've seen some for 1,400.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are we doing? 2 million.
Facts, man.
For 2 million, 1,400 acres.
Facts, man. Yeah, and I've been waking up with this the feeling of farming. Like I'm like, oh, no, I feel like I got to plant. I got to plant shit. No, it's here.
It's here.
It is here.
Like you said, resurrection.
Yeah.
Virgo season. Why you think we start school every Virgo season?
Virgo's resurrection.
Definitely.
Oh,
it's the beginning of the new level.
Oh, Oh, see, yeah, we're not there yet, so I don't know. I just know. I know.
Right
I like
now, we're
Virgos.
dealing with the ego, which is getting this.
Understood.
We getting this. Who are we? What's going on? Who am I? What is normal? What's real? What's reality? What's fake? That's why we've been dealing with the fantasy, because that ego's like, okay, wait a minute. What is real?
What is real?
What is real? Who am I?
Who am I?
What is this? Ego. How can I navigate through this chaos? That's
Facts,
the ego,
man.
What I got to do to be able to operate outside.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I understand.
So we can be prepared for Virgo season, which is the class.
Wait, it goes Leo right to Virgo?
Right
oh,
to Virgo.
Shit. Yeah, dude, we're in August. Wow.
Yeah, and we're going.
Virgo.
Virgo's going. It's right here.
It's here.
Probably this week or next week.
Is it?
Yes. Yeah, bro.
Wow.
It's really,
Leo's almost over?
All the kids went back to school this week, right?
Yeah, my daughter's back at school. Yeah, they're here. Okay. Virgo. Okay, so anyway, continue walking through Virgo. I want to continue this because now I guess I want to get more of a pregame for what's about to happen.
I mean, it's the beginning of school.
Cancer popped on me. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's the beginning. Yes, Leo is dealing with the ego.
Okay.
Virgo is the resurrection. Now you're at these. You're in the first grade now. You're in a new level.
Understood.
You're in a new. You're a service to humanity. That's why they put you in the public. Now you're ready to go be around everybody else.
Yeah.
You feel me? You whereas you became a kid, boom, you had your summertime, you dealt with your emotions, you dealt with all your crazy chaotic shit, you got your ego together.
Yeah, man.
Okay, now go back to reality, back to chaos.
Yes, sir.
You know, send back to service to humanity. Yeah. Now you're dealing with the bigger picture again.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Cancer, Leo is me, mine, dealing with the home. Emotions, get my feelings together, get my ego together,
that is
sense of self together.
Dude, that's literally
now go out.
That is my life right now. That's what I'm handling it.
Yeah.
All this internal stuff within your immediate environment.
Yeah.
Cancer or Leo shit. Who am I? What am I doing? What is real?
Yeah.
And Virgo, you rise up out of that, resurrect, and that be of service into your immediate external environment. Yeah. Okay. What comes after Virgo?
Let's Libra.
Libra.
You know?
Okay. So can you describe that?
You're just trying to find a balance.
Balance.
You're just trying to figure this out.
Beautiful.
You're dealing with that split personality. You're dealing with both. Now you're dealing with the public, but you still got to deal with the self.
Yeah.
So now you got to figure out self.
Understood.
You know?
Ooh, man.
And then you got to deal with them desires in Scorpio season. You got to deal with them desires and feelings, that dark side, that those
Scorpio's dark side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not wrong or right. It's just is what it is.
So I'm saying, no, it is.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, like Scorpio, like I'm Capricorn. So when I fuck with Scorpios, it's like it's always I want to do ratchet shit, bro. Like that for real. Like when I'm with Scorpios, it's like what we finna do.
They put it's a different gear cut on, a different party.
Facts,
it is
bro.
what it is.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if they're like that with everybody or just me specifically, but I'm just like, oh, we finna.
It might not be that that's how they are, but it might also be that that's what that energy pulls out of people.
Yeah, man, it's real, and I like it. I gotta be careful with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Please be careful with Scorpio. Anybody knows
dangerous, bro.
That's my Achilles heel.
Okay, I was gonna say the same thing, bro.
That's my Achilles. Anybody knows me.
Now
knows my life history.
We talking about females. We talking about anybody.
Females.
Yeah, we do.
Women. Yeah.
Facts,
Scorpio women.
Oh, gosh, bro.
Honors to the. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, you're a Cancer. Okay, it's water. Yeah, but but water and earth. Okay, yeah, but
they pull out my intensity and then don't like that my intensity has been pulled out of me. That they pulled out of me.
And is that a woman thing or a Scorpio woman?
I feel like it's a Scorpio woman.
Understood.
Personally.
Understood. Yeah, man.
It's like they know how to like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Finesse.
And I'm like,
bro, they're savages.
But once again,
savages, bro. Absolute savages. They know it, bro. And that's what it honestly is scary. Not women, but it scares the shit out of me because I see what they're doing and it's still effective, even though I know I see what you're doing, but don't stop.
It's the desire. It's the desire. The Scorpio represents desire.
Okay. Does it?
That's what Scorpio energy is. It's a different dark part of emotion. Emotion is emotion. Desire is a different thing, right?
Understood.
It's not good or bad, but it's different than just in Cancer. Just wide range of chaotic emotions.
Yeah.
Feelings, just pure feelings.
Understood. Okay.
Right, all of it.
Yeah.
The whole, but desire is a part of feelings.
Okay.
That can be your greatest ally.
Ooh.
or your greatest foe.
Facts. Yeah, and story of my life.
Story of life.
Story for most people's
Story
life. It's
of
like submitting to desires that don't serve your long-term interests. Facts.
Islam.
Facts. That's it.
These desires aren't bad.
No, not at all.
You get what I'm saying? Let's be very clear. Desires are not negative.
It's the lack of discipline in handling them or dealing with them or confronting them that is quote unquote bad.
It's the lack of the full flow of like dealing with the emotions first.
Yeah.
And then dealing with the ego.
Yeah.
And then figuring out how does this help you navigate through society and then creating your own personal balance.
Yeah.
Now you're able to understand, okay, what do I do with these desires?
Yes, how do I? Okay, yeah, here we go. Now that this desire is here, now that I've got my balance, I can now see the desire for what it is and handle it appropriately.
Because the balance is the ego and the emotions with how does this affect society?
Oh, man, yeah.
Which is a constant learning thing.
Yeah. Man, yeah. It's helpful to know what we're getting into before we get into it, before we become victim to these whims.
It's agriculture. No, you got to know what...
You got to know the seasons,
You got to know the seasons.
You got to know the fucking... This is seasons. This is literally seasons. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. We make the zodiac so... No, it's like spooky. It's literally agriculture. It's if you know that certain things don't grow in the fall, you gotta prepare. If you know your heart, your lettuce is going to be... You get what I'm saying?
The zodiac is the agriculture of the human spirit.
Islam. Damn. Because they all work together. That's what I talk about in Honey Healthy. It was like we have been programmed that they're all something. No, it's as normal as knowing broccoli is winter.
Yeah.
And watermelon is summer.
It's exactly, yeah. It's just as real as that. And you have to treat it and respect it accordingly.
Yeah, if you try to plant watermelons in the winter,
it's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work. Yeah. If you try to fuck with Scorpios without balance, it's not going to work. Not going to work.
Without your own personal balance, without a command of your emotions, a command of your ego, understanding how you affect society and how society affects you, your own personal balance.
Yeah. No, it's a wrap. And that's their job. Oh man, they're gonna tear you up, bro. Bro. I've got stories.
You got stories.
Bro. It's fun.
I got some stories,
bro. Okay. If we could keep it a buck, my stories like that I'm like that are my stories. It's Scorpios, bro.
The jig is up.
It's a wrap.
The jig is
We're
up.
On to
the
you.
jig is up.
We're fucking on to you.
America, the jig is up. We on to y'all.
We on to you.
God damn it.
Oh,
I'm doing better.
Whoo, yeah, me too. No, bro, no.
I'm doing better.
Okay.
I am doing better.
Okay.
Let me be proud. I'm doing better. I'm doing much better. I'm putting my foot down.
I am.
I've been putting my foot down. No.
I am
I'm not gonna just do what you want me to do anymore. Not gonna work.
I am I'm gonna say I'm stamping my foot. I put it down, but it's like lightly. It's like,
Nah, put it down, man.
I'm just like you like that, don't you? You like that, don't you, bitch?
You do. You like that. You like
like that.
So it's like are we really putting our foot down then? Right? Are we even doing it?
No. I'm baiting them. I'm like, oh yeah? Ooh, you like that, don't you?
Yeah, we working. We
like that, huh?
Yeah, but I know there's a lot of layers to it,
Okay.
and I know that once again it's a part of my son being in cancer. So there's like there's like the something it's a kin energy.
Yeah.
It likens to itself.
Yeah.
It's like we understand each other.
Water, bro.
We flow. We flow.
Literally flow.
We definitely flow.
Water signs, man. Absolutely.
We are. It's natural to be best friends.
Yeah.
It's natural to when I'm around Scorpio women, like we're good.
Yeah.
Until we're not good.
Yeah, I ain't.
And there's a desire. There's always an initial intent desire, because at the same time we're probably the only ones who's as freaky as they are. You know what I'm saying? Cancers, like we can keep up with them. Like we with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you think that you think's okay, I can match you. That's the difference. But when we match as far as with the intensity, we can match them, but we can also, it can be too much for them because they just desire. They're not like all that other stuff. Keep all that other bro. I don't. Whoa. Oh, man. Whoa, bro. I didn't. Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for all of that.
No.
And it's like, well, then leave me alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I come with all of this.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I got that. We can do that. We can definitely do that part too. Man. But you also got to deal with all this other these emotions.
They ain't having that. They're just like, no, this is what I wanted. Period. I got what I wanted. Like, what are you mad about?
Just give me what I want.
Give me what I want. give me what I want. You know what I want. I'll make it very clear to you.
And keep all the other stuff.
Yeah, all that other shit. Like, bro, I don't care.
And you give me what I want, you'll be cool. You'll be good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything bad.
I'll give you back what you want. I'll give you what you want.
I'll give you what you want. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, but
is that what you need? And is that who you are? And is that what you desire? Your own out of balance.
Yeah. Frags, bro. Because I think there's definitely a part of us that wants to be out of balance. Oh, absolutely.
Of course.
Absolutely. It's fucking fun.
Because Scorpios are the most stimulating. They engage.
Yeah,
they pull it out of me.
They pull it out. They pull it out.
I'd be like, whoa, I didn't even, whoa, where was that?
I didn't know.
Where was that?
I didn't know I had that.
I did not know.
Where did that come from? Oh, God.
Literally, man. I've been that person of experience. I have to find my personal balance because I'll be like, wait, I didn't know I wanted that. I didn't know I desired that. Then I have to be like, wait, do I desire that? I'm just being an empath.
Where did that?
Am I just desiring it because I can have it now?
Yeah.
Or do I really even desire that?
Yeah. Where did that come? Where did that come from? Huh. Who put that there?
Who put that
there, you Scorpio witch?
And I've had those conversations of like, I don't even know if we're going there. I don't know where we're going. But this is the flow, Scorpio women. Okay, we're going there.
You catch that work.
Of like, is this even my thoughts? These aren't even my thoughts.
Oh, man.
Of like, are you embedded in my subconscious mind?
Facts, man. It's like that.
Is this even my own belief systems or what you in? But mind you, like I said, now that I've been taking the time to really study how to operate in my masculine energy.
Understood. Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, you're right. I feel that. You're right. I desire that. I think that. But no. For myself.
But no. Yeah.
But no. Because because the purpose is deeper than my desire.
My purpose is deeper than my desire.
It is.
That's real.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's one thing to say that, but it's a completely another thing to be that.
Yeah, yeah.
And in order to get where we need to go, we have to be that all the time. Like and that's where, our leaders, our Asiatic black leaders have fallen because, I want this desire, bro. And I feel you.
I feel who?
I fucking feel you.
I feel
super duper. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
I feel you. It's fun outside. It's fun. It's fun in that dark. It's fun in the dark. The dark is fun.
The dark is great, bro. You can do whatever you want in the dark. Do whatever you want.
What it always
comes to light. Every time. As it should. And I want it to.
As it should. As we needed to.
We needed to and wanted to. It's just like we do things because we want it to be uncovered, bro. That's what's so fucked up about it.
That's a part of the self-sabotage is a part of that too. There's a part of the self-sabotage that makes you have to, like, I'm going to have to put you in a situation to make you be accountable. It's like it's a double entendre of the self-sabotage. The subconscious mind, okay, how can I figure out how to fix this? Okay, let me do something egregious to make you have to fix this thing you could fix.
Yeah.
You could fix this, but now I have to figure out, now I got to create some crazy dramatic scenario for you to have to sit down and fix this.
No, we're so good at creating those dramatic scenarios. It teaches us a very simple lesson of mostly don't do that.
Of saying no.
No, simple. Saying no. No. Not even. I was gonna say don't do that. No, simple.
Just no.
No.
Nope.
Not today. Not now.
Not now.
Not now.
Let's get there.
Let's start.
Let's start there.
Now.
Not right now.
Not right now. We're not gonna do that right now. Right here. Come on. Really? Here?
I want to.
Oh yeah.
That would be great. But no. Not right now, right here.
Exactly. Yeah. But I think, given,
like you said, ethics and discipline. Those are real key words, bro. Those are key words.
Yeah,
ethics and discipline.
Ethics, man. Ethics are fucking everything.
Definitely.
That's the integrity of your soul, man.
Yeah.
That's what keeps you one operating non-hypocritical being, is having those core ethics that really allow you to operate and navigate in this world of chaos, misery, and woe, and temptation. Right, you have to have it, and you could appreciate the distractions and the Scorpios, but you don't got to touch them, right? And that's the thing. Is just like, I'm getting rid of this bullshit of like, if I don't touch it, I'm not a man. Like, come on, bro. Like, and that's how we justify the bullshit. It's like, oh man, I just leave it on the shelf, bro. Like, come on. You understand?
Hey, you speaking to him, man?
Facts. Like, it's just like, I know how we are. I know how I am. I'm not just gonna let that sit there, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta play with. Like, come on, bro. Like really?
Like,
come on. Like, come on. like no one's here. Like,
Ethics,
no
bro.
no one's gonna know.
And like you said, those ethics haven't been instilled in us.
She loves me, bro.
How many times have we told ourselves that?
Bro, oh man,
bro.
I have to.
Are we gonna go there, Adam?
be there?
She loves me. She cares about me. No, she doesn't,
She
bro.
don't.
She doesn't. And it's okay.
Oh man,
It's okay.
Oh man,
It's okay though.
It is okay.
It's okay.
It is okay.
It's okay.
Oh
It's
man,
not. It's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
It's not a negative thing.
No, it's not, dude. I'm so
It's
happy.
actually a good thing.
I'm so happy to
You
be
actually don't even need this.
you
you
don't.
actually are better
without it.
without it.
Yeah. Man, dude, it's so liberating to have this conversation on the other side, man. Because when we in it, it's just like it. First of all, we scaring niggas right now.
Hey man,
No,
we saying it. It's facts,
No,
bro.
it's bro. But like niggas are hearing this
Let's
conversation.
get prepared for it. 2 months from now, it's gonna be like, okay, October, late October. Okay, now he was ready.
Oh, you ready?
He was ready.
Got it. Whew, yeah, but you know, especially when we're in the mode of touching all the distractions, it's like when niggas talk like this, that's when people just turn it off. Like, and I don't want to hear that right now. And I understand.
It does get you off your purpose.
I do. Yeah.
If not, like you said, if out of balance, it'll get you off your purpose.
Oh,
it's very
absolutely.
easy to
Oh,
get
absolutely.
off your purpose.
And let's be real, like
Scorpio
that's just like
energy, that's
the
not
mathematics. The mathematics of it is like, what are you spending your time doing? You out here spending 5 hours away texting the Scorpio, right? Real, bro.
On the phone, trying to pull up. You feel me? Trying to creep through, trying to come through, trying to facilitate. Well, I think some things like something like doing chores, doing everything and doing everything you need to do to be able to get that type of energy. Like I'm gonna do my chores. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be able to get what I want at the end of the time, at the end of the night.
Yeah, get it.
But you're still not. You operate on your purpose,
Bro,
and it's funny because I've been having that real conversation, bro, of like, no,
Yeah.
like no,
Wait, what?
with intensity, like no,
Yeah.
no, actually no, I'm not. Actually no, actually you know what? I did lie before. I'm telling you, yeah, you're right. I've been lying.
Yeah.
Yep, I lied. I'm like ethics, integrity.
That's right.
Integrity. Yes, I lied. This is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I lied before, but guess what? I'm still me.
Yeah, man.
And I'm still gonna operate my purpose.
Yes, sir.
Just because I'm making mistakes, just because I make mistakes doesn't mean I'm gonna stop operating my purpose
No,
now.
man. No, I can't.
I'm gonna operate my purpose even more.
Too much at stake.
I'm gonna operate my purpose even more now.
That's right.
Matter of fact,
Because I understand. Yeah. You're showing me the high stakes.
I'm gonna turn it up even another notch.
Right. Yeah, it's the objective of the Scorpios to make them the object of your desire.
Islam.
Yeah, fat right.
The out of balance. Yeah. The out of balance.
They
Let's
want
be
that.
clear.
They need it.
The out
gotta have
of
it.
the out of
And
balance.
I'm not mad at them. That energy is necessary to keep you on your square,
That energy
bro.
is so
It's
phenomenal.
yes.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, bro. Okay,
Like you said,
Yeah.
she loves me. Okay, sure. The truth is, you love this.
yeah, and I love the feeling of being
The
loved.
feeling,
like,
because it's that
what the fuck?
the
Like,
desire.
yeah, man. You what?
Do what?
You
And I
what?
don't have those
Me?
experiences. I've had those experiences of
Me?
like you want me right. Like you said, like you want me right now, right here.
Oh man, yeah. It's like,
You want me right now, right here.
yeah, it's like that's like.
Oh, let's go.
Thank you. Exactly. Yeah. Right. Let's go. I ain't weak. I'm a man, bro. I'm a man. I'm not gonna leave that on the table.
I'm not leaving it on the
I'm
table.
not leaving shit on the
I'm
table,
not gonna
bro.
leave that. I'm not gonna leave that on the table.
Hell no. Oh God, man. Ooh.
And you look up and it's like, what did you leave on the table what did you have to put on the table to take that off the table? Huh?
Your whole life, your purpose,
Purpose.
your purpose,
Integrity,
your purpose.
ethics,
integrity, purpose, all that shit gone.
Yeah.
God, and
it's more so the energy. It's not even necessarily
Yeah.
because everybody has it in a chart. So
Yeah.
some might not have it in their sun.
Yeah.
Some might have it in their Pluto. I think our whole generation, Pluto is Scorpio.
Okay,
So
understood.
some might have Scorpio in their, their Mercury or in their Jupiter.
Yeah.
So let's keep it in context for the viewers. Like we're talking about the energy,
just Scorpio
and the
women.
energy has come and put itself out, and then we're dealing with the energy. It is what it is.
Absolutely.
We're gonna lean into it to discussing
and respect it.
But it's also let's not. All the women whose sun is in Scorpio sign don't feel like, oh my God,
we're onto your bullshit for the record.
For the record.
Not gonna trust me.
No, let's be clear.
We get you.
Let's be
see
clear.
You.
Let's
we see you.
Let's be clear. But to all the other ones, all the other dark desire energy, that's he not talking about me.
You don't have to stop though.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, my Jupiter's in Scorpio. He's not talking. No, we're talking about you too. Shit. Anybody got any of it in their placement? This is for you.
This is such an appropriate time for talking about warfare, because this shit is real. This shit is more real than us going to the hood and putting in work, bro. Because I put in more work on this front than any other front.
Man, no, for real, bro. What? 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 You think I'm a war veteran of Compton?
Bro.
I'm a war veteran of Scorpio. I'm definitely a war veteran, bro. Shoot. In the war, at this point, I'm a war veteran who's always out. Sign me up for another tour.
And I'm a POW. I'm a POW.
I got my Purple Heart and then still went back in the game. I'm a 007. At this point, like, hey, we got a special. Hey, man, listen, man, we need someone with extensive experience to come and lead the mission.
Understand?
All right.
Yeah, we got a whole gang of squad.
Let me go jump back in. This in the war in the thick of it. I'm back. I'm in the thick of it.
Do. Yeah, bro,
yeah.
it's you. Oh man, yeah.
I'm in the thick of it.
We need to. No, man. This is like really a war strategy baiting for this specific purpose right here. Like, I'm glad. I'm really glad you gave me game on this, because you know what I'm saying. I gotta handle it. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
It's gonna come up. And I want it to come up.
I love it. Let's be like this. I don't hide from it.
Not at all.
But I also know I also understand why I don't need it, because it does pull things out of me that I know I don't need to operate in.
Absolutely.
It pulls energy out of me that is like, oh, like this, I'll mess around and not be in my purpose.
Facts.
For doing this.
Facts.
Me personally.
No, yeah.
Because I'll be like, nah, you got it.
Nah, exactly.
And I know that that's not good.
And that energy is very good at presenting what you want temporarily.
Yeah.
Packaging that as what you need forever.
Yeah.
That's the so cold about it. It's like you think you went from this could be nice to I can't live without this now.
Quick.
How did that happen?
Quick.
Where did that come from?
Quick.
I don't even know
Out
you.
the gate.
Yeah.
We here now.
We here now.
Whoa.
Wow.
Then you be like, well, I guess we here now.
That escalated quickly.
And it's not gonna stop.
No, bro. And
then it's like the stock market. It's gonna escalate quickly, and the quicker it escalates,
the harder the fall.
It's gonna be a dip.
Brutal fall.
It's gonna be that dip,
and the dip is always worse. Is always more severe and dramatic than the way up.
But guess what? It's also gonna be another. Spike.
That's right. Yeah.
It's gonna be an all-time high spike again.
Yeah.
It's definitely for me. It's the all-time high spike of like the emotional scale. The highest, like you say, I agree.
Yeah.
The lowest of the lows and the highest of the highs by far, with no comparison.
Oh,
the most euphoric, the most in love, the most I've ever been like, I will shout your name on the mountaintop. To the most like, I can't believe that this is happening right now. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
And that is not balanced.
No.
So it's me.
It's chaos.
I have to remain balanced, but just
That's absolute chaos.
Right here.
Yeah.
Boom.
No,
right
yeah.
Here. You go, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, you got it. But no.
That bandwidth has got. If you want to be on the God shit, you got to have a balanced bandwidth of emotional and spiritual temperance.
And on the flip, nothing else will teach me. Nothing else has taught me. Like you said, nothing else has taught me that other than this.
Yeah.
Then like, no, you have to because you know You know me, Sun and Cancer, my feelings are here. Scorpio can take me here and here. Nothing else can really take me here because I don't even really give that much energy to nothing can pull out this much out of me.
No.
And nothing can pull out this much out of me.
Bro, that's
You
real.
know what I'm saying? Like both of them.
And to be honest, I think that's why I really desire this energy because like, man, you pull it out of me.
Both of them, all of it.
Ooh, you pull it out of me by all definitions. How that can be interpreted, you got it.
You got it. You will pull it.
Got it.
They will take it. They will drain it out of you.
Drain it. They got it, man. So I think that's what I find in solar learning.
The good, but the euphoria as well. The good, like the happiness, the pure bliss.
Yeah. Oh,
but that's a fantasy.
That is
It
nothing
is.
is pure bliss.
It's a fantasy.
No,
that fear, those brief moments of pure bliss.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's like this is not not real.
What goes up must come down, and rightfully so, man. It's funny. Someone.
I'm working on just right here, man. I'm like this. Nope. Okay, I got you, but nope. Okay. You got it. But no,
it's funny. I'm gonna quick detour.
Yeah.
We were talking about mental health, but when I was in the hospital, you know what I'm saying, and I was on one because that's what happens when you're not balanced. I was on one. I felt great, bro. I was on my God shit. I was like, man, I am God. I can do what the fuck I want. But I remember one of like the nurses there was like looking at me from afar, and he kept telling me like drinking his whatever. I don't even know if he was drinking something, but he was just like, "What goes up must come down." Straight up chirping me, bro. He's like, "Oh, you think you want? Okay, you making my job harder with your bullshit, you little happy-go-lucky bullshit. Okay, what goes up must come down. What goes up must come down." And it did. He was right. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But my point is like I got in that situation because I wasn't balanced. No, sir.
That man.
Yes, sir. And that's what happens when you're not living a balanced approach to life. You end up in the cycle.
Yeah, and like you said, learning balance to have a balanced approach. So when you meet your desires, you already have a balanced approach.
Yes, sir.
You see it back to the zodiac or the seasons. Now you see your desires coming.
Yeah.
Now you are like we it's like, okay, this is where we are, but we see what's coming too.
Yeah.
And we know what's coming in front of that too.
Absolutely.
And we know what's coming in front of that too.
Yeah.
Like farming. We know what's okay. We know what's coming up.
It's finna be rainy. What we finna do?
It's gonna be cold.
Yeah. What we finna do? Know that we know it's going to be cold.
Yeah.
We know this is coming up. Man.
Daylight, you think that's when they do daylight savings. Daylight savings time is around Scorpio season, I believe. I think it is during
spring forward, fall retreat. Yeah, probably fall retreat.
So it's like, okay, we know it's going to be a little bit darker. It's going. This is when we go.
It's coming.
Huh?
It's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming. This is when we are now going into a more darker time.
Yeah.
Right, we're going different.
Yeah.
The moon isn't bad. I'm the moon baby, so it's like I love the dark. But just knowing, okay, this is going to be a little bit more. Some more shadow, some more things you need to, some like desire is not external, desire is internal.
Damn.
Some shadow side, some not like for everybody else. This is what's going on behind the scenes.
It's not for everybody else, bro. This is between me and that Scorpio.
Yeah.
You already know. Woo, bro.
On,
but it's funny. Go. It's funny how
there's so many layers to it, bro.
So, man, no, but agriculture being that, but the zodiac being the agriculture of the human spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I hadn't had that cognition until tonight, but I'm like, okay, I can't just not lean into it now. Because I've always like approached zodiac like distance, like, it's a thing to be used, but now now that we're having this conversation, it's very real. I have to treat the zodiac as I would the zodiac with life as I do the weather with farming.
Yeah.
I have to. So I can no longer be like, oh, I gotta be like, okay, well, let's lean in. And give me the information.
Yeah,
it's data.
It's
data.
If we have more moonlight, if we literally change the hour and we literally have more moonlight, it's going to affect the human spirit.
Yes, sir.
It's more nighttime.
Yes, sir.
It's less daytime.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
you're going to be altered.
Absolutely. I wonder. I know we have stopped dead on Scorpio from Virgo. All the other ones, but here Scorpio talk about Scorpio for 2 hours now. and I'm like, okay, what does this foretell for our futures? In regard
Yeah,
to
as you know.
what desires are we going to be blindsided with in a couple months?
And I also know like the like Sages and Capricorns. I don't have too much. Like those are that's like the gray area for me. Like I said, I don't have that experience. There are some who do
Understood.
have that experience, but no, my closest friends are Sages.
Yeah.
So it's like, but like as far as like they do whatever they're gonna do. That's the thing, and that's usually after.
Sages?
Yeah, they're
Absolutely.
gonna do whatever they're gonna do.
Oh, my wife's a Sag. I don't give a fuck.
They're gonna do whatever they're gonna
Man,
do.
I don't get it. They're gonna say whatever they want to. I don't give a fuck. They're gonna pop off. I don't know what. Oh man, fuck that. I respect that. I actually ain't trying to hear it all the time. I'm not trying to hear it at all. Actually, like you keep that to yourself. But that's me. But did we skip something? Scorpio. What comes after that? What comes after Scorpio?
It's Sag.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Libra? Oh, okay. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, then Capricorn. Okay, there we go. All right.
Yeah.
Man.
And Aquarius, Pisces. You know.
Yeah. Hey, let's walk it through. Okay, Aquarius, Pisces. That's one of after Pisces is Gemini?
No. Taurus. No. After Pisces, I believe is Aries.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Then Taurus?
Then Taurus. Then Gemini. Then Cancer.
Then Cancer. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, it's good to get the whole lay of the land.
Yeah.
Wow.
For real. Like,
Lay of the land.
Really look
Really?
at, okay, what's going on?
What's going on?
Okay, this is what's happening. That's how we created. It's like, okay,
Man.
we started noticing, okay, at some point in time, you start noticing, yo, bro, there's something happening.
Yeah.
Let's maybe start keeping track. This sounds like this feel like deja vu. I feel like this happened again around. You know what?
Yeah.
Just kind of happened around the same time last year.
Yeah.
Let's mark a little. Let's make a little.
Yeah.
Let's make a note of this.
Yeah.
Okay. All the babies who were born around this time, they get to acting like this sometimes.
Yep.
Or all the babies who were born when the watermelons come out, they act a little bit more crybaby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It starts like
experience.
Oh, okay, let's start putting some things together.
It's experience. Yeah, it's literally we it's from experience, and that's my knowledge of the zodiac is literally came from experience. Like you realize that different signs are like flavors of people.
Yeah.
Right. Straight up.
Yeah.
And you also learn. I went from that to like, okay, there's something here between these different types. They all have a certain thing about them. Right?
Something.
A thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's that.
That's a thing.
That's that Taurus shit. Right. That's that Cap shit. Oh, that's that Gemini shit. Niggas is crazy. Right. That's what they do. Like so you pick up on that, and then I went from that like basic understanding. Okay, there's something here to like, oh, okay. Then playing chemistry between understanding relationships between the signs. So I went from understanding just the types to, oh, these ones kind of go together. Aquemini, that's definitely a thing. And I noticed ones that I have very strong affinities with. It's just I didn't okay, water signs, earth signs connect. You and I, water and earth.
Yeah. And I look right up under my Scorpio is definitely Virgos. I do real well with earth signs.
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
My moon and my rising is both in Virgo.
Yeah, bro.
So I lead with my water, but most of me is my earth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is why I'm focused on
plants. Yeah,
the green.
I'm earth.
And teaching.
That's right. So very, very much of the earth, and then I just noticed fire and air go together, and I'm like, I'm always just heavy at doing y'all doing your thing over there. Go do your thing over there. yeah, and and it makes sense. What wind fuels fire, water fuels earth. It all makes sense.
It's really simple.
It's very, very.
We
simple,
make it.
bro.
We've been told it's some elaborate thing.
Oh man, it's very simple, but that's and I kind of did this.
I mean, it is deep. Let's be clear, because each zodiac is a constellation, and a constellation is a group of stars.
Yeah.
So that's a real thing. And when we really go in like the wilderness, we'll really see like the stars for the stars. We can't really see the stars in the city. We see a couple.
No.
But like really going in the mountains, and you really be like, yo, this is, or like going like to like different parts like Africa and Egypt, things of that nature, when you really can see
it's real.
Like, oh wait, this is a real thing.
This is the thing. This is the thing. This is not something I could just write off as cap or pseudoscience. No, it's reality. Yeah. And then once you realize it's reality, it's like it's your objective as a scientist, which we both are nature, is to discover more. Is how do I find out more, and how do I use this information and data to serve my purpose? That's it.
That's it.
So, but yeah, but my point is, I went from like really wanting to understanding the relationships between the signs to where we are having this conversation now, to now like, oh, this is everything.
Literally. And that's why we get told it's spooky.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it's agriculture.
Yeah. It's agriculture.
It's agriculture.
And that's why we have that relationship, that antagonistic relationship between agriculture and the zodiac. It's the same thing.
They're one and the same. They go hand in hand.
It's the same.
If you learn, you're not going to learn the zodiac by studying the seasons. You're not going to study the seasons by learning the zodiac.
Yes, sir.
You're not going to learn the zodiac by studying plants.
Yes.
And by doing agriculture. Because you're going to learn, you're working with nature. You're getting, it is the Holy Spirit.
It's the Holy Spirit.
So now you're catching the Holy Spirit. Now you're working with the Holy Spirit. Now you're speaking in tongues.
Facts.
Now you tapping into the Holy Spirit.
Facts.
Which is the helper.
That's right.
In the mind of and you are the Allah. You're the God.
You're the God.
The creator of, but you work with nature, feminine.
Right. That's right. And then they call this shit witchcraft to keep your ass away from it.
Sure.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I get it.
Sure. Sure. Like it's like
mostly the zodiac stuff is witchcraft. The agriculture, that's just for those.
Even though what's the difference between the zodiac and GPS?
Is there an answer to that question? Or just rhetorical?
Yes, to me it's like you're following the stars.
Yeah, you're following the stars, bro. Coordinates. Yeah, you're right. There's no difference. Yeah.
You follow the stars to go places, but you don't believe that the stars have an impact on your emotions.
No, I mean the answer to the question
then it's like, what? Wait a minute. So you can follow it?
Yeah. But the answer to your question is that in this world, one is more conventional than the other. The one that is more conventional is the GPS. So yeah.
So then it'll go back to, it's kind of like, it's like more so our culture because like astronomy is a major industry.
Yeah,
astrology is a major industry.
Yeah.
And those are two separate things.
Yes, they are.
Cosmology is a thing.
Wait, what's cosmology?
Cosmology
is astrology and cosmology.
Astrology, one is like studying the stars.
Yeah.
One is like studying the history. Cosmology is like studying the relationship, like the spiritual relationship of of the religious system with the actual stars. You know,
can you give an example of what cosmology?
Like studying like how ancient Egyptians view the star, like Nut, Geb. Nut is the dome, Geb is the plane, or like even Greek gods. Studying Greek gods is studying cosmology.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because all of these quote unquote gods are stars in star systems.
Yes, sir.
Like quote unquote Orion's belt. That's Asyr.
Yes, sir.
We hear the word Orion. We don't understand Orion comes from Asyr.
Yes, sir.
And the pyramid, there's a part of pyramid that points to those three stars.
Yes, sir.
That's Asyr's belt.
Understood.
That's why it's deep. I'm going to go there with you. That's why the movie called The Men in Black. Who are the men in black?
Who?
The Asiatics.
Oh, yes, sir. Understood.
The ones who connect with the stars and travel the stars.
Yes, sir.
We are the men in
yes, sir.
in black.
Yeah, we are literally men in black.
You get what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
But we are the ones who know, like, oh man, like it's deeper than you deep. It's deeper than deep.
Yeah, yeah. Well, God, yeah, Men in Black.
It's a movie that came out in the 90s. It was called Contact.
Yeah.
Where like lady, she's been studying the stars to tap into different. She studied radio frequency.
Yeah.
And then she started studying the stars.
Yeah.
And she wanted to tap into life outside of Earth.
Yeah.
And so she used radio frequencies to send messages, and then they found basically they send their frequency back, and that frequency was it was sound, but it was also digital.
Yeah.
And it was also binary codes, and it also the digital code was a actual schematics of how to build a multi-dimensional portal.
Understood. Huh?
Through frequencies, and who do you think they got that from? Studying Tom Mary, studying Kemet. That's what the pyramids are for.
Understood.
Pyramids are big radio stations to be able to talk to anyone. That's why they put us in gold. Gold is electrical conduit.
That's funny. Yeah, we talk about periods being a mystery, but we never really ask ourselves, like, they had a purpose. They weren't just cool. They did something.
They radios.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Look, what we get radio FM waves, FM AM comes from the sun. It's sunlight.
Understood.
This frequency. It's light is deeper than just our eyes.
Understood.
Light is also frequencies and vibration. We can carry messages through vibrations and frequencies line up to the same vibration and frequency.
Yes, sir.
That's what we did in our pyramids. We put our kings in these golden tombs and these golden caskets that are highly electrical, so that way their signal is charged. We will keep their bodies so they be able to have some type of connection.
Understand.
And then now when they manifest into stars, like Lion King told you, we're able to just turn to their radio station and have clear communication with them.
That's what's up.
But we make it some spooky thing, but it's really natural science.
Yeah, no.
And they've been telling us.
Deep, bro. That's very, very.
But it's simple.
Yeah, and then what you said, it seems so natural to hear. It's just like I've been reminded of, like, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, duh.
Radio. Yeah,
course.
duh.
It's a radio.
That's literally what it felt like when you're telling me. Yeah, of course. Yeah. You're in your tomb and you can communicate with this girl. I get it.
And that's why the pyramids for the ones in Mexico and the ones in Egypt are literally diagonal, where we can just boop, what they're doing out there. Boop, 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 boop. All right, boom, what's up? What y'all got going on?
What's happening?
Oh, we go, man. We going, you know what I'm saying? We going this over here. All right, bad for sure. We'll pull up on you.
Yes, facts. That's what they are.
You know, like our technology is right in front of our face.
Yeah.
But we getting told it's somewhat like with the Duracell. Duracell is a French. He's a French scientist who went to Kemet and Tom Mary and studied battery. Like they just made batteries a couple hundred years ago. We've had batteries for millennia.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? We know what a battery is. We know a light bulb is an unk.
Yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying?
Science fiction is the black man's track record.
No. A light bulb is an unk.
Yeah.
They tell us an unk is something spooky. No, it's a light bulb. That's how we can continue to have electricity flowing through with a generator, which is Asyr.
And then once you realize that this is the truth, is that like I just said, the science fiction is the black man's history. Is how you gonna get your science from these niggas, these white people. Like it isn't nothing against that, because their science is new. That's all it is. It's their answers.
It's new to them.
It's new to them because they're new. They're new. They're new. They just got here.
But they also know there's no denying that it comes from Tom Mary.
Yeah, they know.
And Tom Mary is a collection of us Asiatics.
Yeah. And the reason is like, and they understand, and once you get to the level of knowledge, it's like it's not really fair for us to compete with them, and so it's just like, and they know that. So it's like their little archaeology and their Egyptology. It's like, no, you guys just go over there, leave us alone. That's their attitude.
Yeah,
it's not hate. It's
leave us alone so we can study y'all stuff and make millions of dollars.
Exactly.
Like, bro, Duracell's still around today.
Yeah,
the Duracell battery.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's a family. Energizer, like those were the main two. Duracell, Energizer, like, you know, like those are like back to like Edison and all them. Like they still was going in Kemet in the 1900s learning stuff, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like a lot of stuff is new, light bulbs and like electromagnetism and batteries.
Yeah,
it's brand new stuff that they just learned 100-some years ago from spending time in Kemet and seeing magnetic rocks, seeing big boulders that were stuck together, and they're like, "Wait, what is this? Magnetism." And
then it's naturally in this world when you think of an explorer, it's a white man because he's literally exploring what is new to him.
Yeah,
right. You don't think of
you come in and we already doing it.
Fuck, are we gonna what are we gonna explore? Nigga, we made this. You know what I'm saying? We don't. I mean, most of us haven't remembered and come back to that knowledge. And once you come back, it's like, oh yeah, you have fun with your exploration, buddy. I'm gonna TikTok.
Yeah,
because we come back. We're here. Only thing we don't got is numbers, but. Go back to what we were talking about earlier. It's like, oh, we getting our people, bro. Them gang banging niggas you afraid of, they come with us.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Gang, can you
and
imagine?
On the flip, some of them are us.
Facts.
A lot of us are, like you said, like there's, for me, like there's no real like separation.
Yeah, I understand.
You get what I'm saying? I don't look at them as them. Like, no, I'm one of y'all.
Facts, bro.
I'm more so one of y'all than one of them. I'm one of y'all trying to work with, trying to be one of these.
Absolutely. Yeah, and then I would, to be honest, I want to talk about this, but I want to define cosmology. Yeah, but I want to mention, this is a very, very strong point.
Define that.
Is when. Let me make this point. I'll go to define this. But what you said is very parable. It's about me being one of them. That's what it felt like. It's like from the first time in my life, I was like, oh, this is my people.
These are my people. We brothers. Yeah, we in here.
This is my people.
It's here. Yeah.
And it was just it felt so good.
It should.
Like that. Like, you know. Oh, I had that. I went from the widest background in the universe for a black person to the hardest, coldest, hoodest, blackest experience, and I'm like. Oh, nigga, that's my nigga, bro.
The ultimate balance is what accept your own and be yourself, right?
Accept your own and be yourself. That's
So
right,
definitely, like that desire it should feel good. That desire of like accepting my own and being myself. Like you can be you in this environment and still be who you are.
Oh, absolutely.
And you still be like, nah, you right here with us, bro.
And I don't even got, and like I didn't have to go there and like pretend to be hard.
Yeah.
I was talking to like I'm talking to you, like I talk to white people, bro. I was like, oh, that's what's up. Oh, you're doing your thing. Like, oh, cool, man. Like that's not
you being you is needed.
Exactly. And they see that, and I was like, I'm not capping, I'm not fronting. I'm just like, bro, I don't gotta act hood.
Yeah,
I don't gotta act like I did time, nigga. I did not want to go to jail. No, I'm good. I went to college.
I feel you.
Got straight A's and shit, and I flexed on white people in college, bro. And I'm not ashamed of that. Now I'm fucking with you. Who's doing this?
Now we here.
Now we here, bro. Here now. But what I was saying earlier is like, yeah, and I get it. Like that's the biggest fear of white people. Have been niggas like me to come back home. You know what I mean? Because once you take that soldier and just give him, like you said, ethics and discipline. That's all. That's it. Then it's a wrap. That's a wrap. And then layer on training, wrap, game, wrap. It is a wrap. It would take very few of that type of experience layered with education, ethics, and training to literally change the universe. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, I get the suppression because you see the power and potential in the black man, and so you know that once this black man wakes up, two gods can't rule at the same time, and you're going to be forced to sit down. So I'm not mad at you for doing what you're doing, because you just want to stay on top, like anyone in power. I ain't mad at you, but I got purpose. You and I got purpose
that we committed to.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a calling.
That's right.
We know that there are things, and I have to really accept that. Of like, my life is bigger than myself.
Facts, bro.
However people feel about that.
Facts, man.
And my life is bigger, even though some people might not like. A lot of people don't like that, but they also know my life is bigger than your emotions.
Yeah, man.
My life is bigger than what you want.
Facts.
Or your happiness. My life is more important. It's bigger than anyone else's happiness. I'm not here to make people happy. I'm here to create a infrastructure, equity, economical change.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, change. Big one too. Like no cap. I represent big change. So
big change, bro.
I completely understand.
I'm focused on international thing. I'm focused on national and international stuff.
Yeah, and that's why I don't get butthurt when people are afraid of me. Like I'm just like, I get it, bro. Like I get it. Like you're not the type of change I represent. You're not ready for,
and that's okay.
That's fine. But that doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's on its way.
I can't play games with people.
No. And what you just said, something about emotions, like my life is bigger than your emotions, and it is. And there's nothing against your emotions. You could have them, but my purpose in my life supersede your emotions or however you feel about me.
Yeah.
And that there's peace in that, because as long as we stay wedded to the purpose, we gonna be good, bro.
Definitely.
Because it was written. We know what's gonna happen.
Because the flip side is making decisions that align with not doing things to always hurt people. Like a part of not putting our purpose first is that we are doing things that lead to hurting people's feelings because we're not honest about our purpose.
That's right.
So I'm learning focusing on my purpose also really helps people with their emotions, because now I'm not manipulating. Now I'm not trying to hold on to them. Now I'm not trying to paint a picture of myself.
They know
and hope for validation. I don't need validation anymore.
Exactly. Yeah, and they know when they're dealing with you, they know what they're gonna get. Right. There's no wild card.
Yeah,
bro. You know I'm about it. But you know what I'm about. Like, why would you try to get me off my square?
That took integrity, and I took maturity, and
that's right, man.
That took me having a better relationship with operating more of my masculine energy.
Absolutely, bro. And that's and then
more of my alpha energy.
What I've learned is, like, as long as I
still learn.
And what I'm learning is that as long as I stay on my purpose and on my square, like, people will try to come for me and try to get me off it. But if I stay on it, they'll submit. And that's what's happening. It's just like within my cipher, around. I was like, oh, I'm seeing submission.
Yeah, it's like you got it, bro.
Like you got it, bro. Like niggas is tapping out.
And it doesn't mean I'm gonna be perfect.
Oh, absolutely.
It doesn't mean I always make the right decision. I've had that conversation too. Like, just because I'm a leader doesn't mean I'm going to always do the right thing or always be perfect.
Yeah. And
it doesn't mean that my leadership skills need to be questioned every time I don't do every time I do something wrong.
And I need criticism because we're growing. These are new roles for us. So like, yeah, it's like I need you to, if something like you don't see is right, by all means, feel free to speak up. I need to hear it.
Hey,
right? Like there's no, it's all thing about, operating a God energy. You realize that everyone else is God too. So you got to submit to the whatever it is that they have to say. You got to listen to it.
Yeah.
Because they have a God angle that you don't have, right? And so if you're an actual God, you got to like understand that is God too. Mm-hmm. And so what that does, that keeps you perpetually in humility and submission to your environment. Because
Definitely.
You're like, all right, well, this is all God. What do I have to learn today?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cosmology. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wikipedia. Cosmology. Cosmology, Greek cosmos, world, is a branch of astronomy concerned with the study of the chronology of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Physical cosmology is the study of the universe's origin. It's cosmology, cosmos.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I get it now. It's large-scale structures and dynamics, and the ultimate fate of the universe, including the laws of science that govern these areas. Dope. Cosmos. Studying the cosmos. Cosmology. Yeah. So you said astronomy, astrology, cosmology. Mm-hmm. I get it now. Astrology, study of the planets, the movement of planets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Astrology, zodiac, cosmology, universe. Yeah, right?
Yeah, and these are sciences that all interconnect. Yes, sir. With agriculture.
Absolutely.
And with chemistry.
Yes, sir.
Because like I said, you're studying the sciences of everything. Now you're studying how not only looking at one just looks at it, and then one is like, wait, let's make some sense of what we're looking at.
Yeah.
And then one is like, okay, how does what we're looking at affect us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, hey, let's not just look at these stars. They're moving. Oh shoot. Hey, there's more. Some are bigger than others. Some have universes. Some have planets. So
yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like I said, these are like the sciences that just most of us in our community we're not a part of. I don't know too many astronomers and astrologers.
No, hell no, bro.
Like people ones who really study this.
It's higher up on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, bro. It's just like we gotta eat. No. We have to not get killed by our own people. Let's start there. That's a kind of prerequisite. It's like, okay, let's not get shot today. Let's not get banged on. Let's not get shot.
Yeah.
Let's get that out the way. And then we'll fuck with cosmology.
Let's get that out the way. I understand. And I get it. Like I said, one of my purposes is bringing agriculture in is like, hey, this is a way to open up everything that comes with over here. Like we did a Zoom call, me and my organization, Holistic Divine Innovation, and we talked about the importance of community gardens.
Yeah.
And I was saying that bringing people into community garden, I'm showing over 20 different streams of income that you can connect with agriculture.
Yeah.
And I went down a whole list.
Yeah.
And a part of the list was like astrology. And like it's like something that we don't really understand. Like studying this, you're gonna learn that. And that is that's an industry.
Yeah.
Like that's a full industry. There's a lot of money involved in studying the cosmos.
Yeah.
And a lot of government money, a lot of just billions of dollars of money that's being changed and that's happens every year, and studying satellites and studying the frequencies and vibrations and studying the movement and studying how things are going and just taking some time and like making that be your job. Like that's a real career that people do.
Yeah.
That just a lot of, but how many in our culture do we know who does that? That was the point.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
No.
There's I'm starting to notice it more and more, but it's not a common thing for the reasons we just disclosed. It's like, what do you? It's low on Maslow's hierarchy. It's high up. You don't got time for that when you're worried about getting killed or you got to secure.
But also like it's not our like people rap. There's a bunch of rappers.
Facts. No.
There's a bunch of athletes.
Facts.
We all do. Most of us do the same things.
Yeah.
Relatively, we have like 5 different things that Black people do. You get what I'm saying? You got about 10 things, bro.
Yeah.
And that's it. You do these 5 to 10 things. If you ain't doing these 5 to 10 things, then for most of us do 5. Right, wrong, different. We do 5. We got it's like 5 things, bro.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
10 things.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because we are in this tiny little box.
Yeah. Absolutely. And it's like, man, there's just from where we are to where we got to go. It's man, there's so much that needs to happen. And you know, back to what I was talking about earlier, it's like I saw the potential, but I also saw the work. Mm-hmm. You know, because I see the soldiers, but like you're not ready. You can't in that condition. You're not ready to lead and build because you haven't got the discipline ethics and the ordering. So I'm like, okay, well, how do we do this? One. That's what I'm asking myself, asking you. It's like, how do we do this? But also as expediently as possible, right? So it's
I know how I'm working towards doing it is getting us a lot of land.
Yeah, that's what I
to
think.
be able to train people.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's my focus.
No, I think
is
it's
being able to
train.
We do have to some degree remove people from these environments.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
and show them people need to see we can live on hundreds of acres of land.
That's right. And it's like
the rest of California does.
Exactly. And you got to think, I think we mentioned this last week about just the whole mindset of separation. It's like you've got to get yourself out of the mind of this world.
Yeah.
You got to separate from it. You got to. And that's what it means. You got to first and foremost separate your mindset from the matrix of this world. That's primary in this this podcast. That's the one. Like maybe that can get someone to unplug from the matrix with their mind. Mm-hmm. But then, like you said, it is necessary for us to literally take our people out of these environments that they have to plug into the matrix daily to go back into environments that are not conducive for their long-term spiritual health. So it's like, no,
Facts.
So
Facts.
So the answer is separation. We separate from the mindset in physicality of this current operating system world, this matrix, and then, like you said, training. So in order,
or at least create a pipeline so people get to show that we have the opportunity to remove ourselves.
Yes, sir.
You know, not limit ourselves.
Yes, sir.
Like I'm not going to limit myself to Compton anymore.
Oh yeah. And it's very easy to limit ourselves to where we currently live because it's routine, man.
Yeah, no, for real, it's easy to just
routine.
loop.
Myself, dude, but straight up,
That loop is quick. You look up
so
a year went by.
It's a job. That's what a job is. A loop, man. It's just a loop.
2 years, 3 years went by. 4 years went by.
And I've been hearing this exact message from you and other people, and I'm like, okay. And I need to keep hearing it because I'm like, it's going to take a lot of inertia the other way to get out of these loops for all of us. All of us got loops, bro. All of us. So I'm like, okay, your job. Most of us got the loop of a job, family, the cycles of activity. It's like, okay, well, now is the time. It's like we said, it's Jesus time now.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your move out of this loop of the matrix? What is it? Everyone has got to ask themselves that. But back to what we're talking about, the answer to answering the problem of how do we get these soldiers properly trained and ready for the new world. It's okay. Yes, training. But how do you get them? And I'm just this is like strategy. It's like, how do we get them to want to be trained? And I think the answer to that is like, we talked about this before, proof of concept. Proof of concept.
Definitely.
So we have to be made to be successful in what it is that we say they should be doing.
And find the visionaries and also like I'll be doing, show them the budgets. This is what's going on, bro.
Yeah.
The USDA budget is $146 billion for the year.
Absolutely.
California is proposing to put $67 million into agriculture this year. California alone.
Yeah.
USDA is trying to put $146 billion into the agriculture.
Yeah.
There are people who want to work with us. There are people who want to help us build these pipelines. Right. There are people organizations who've been doing these things who want to help us to do these things.
That's right.
And I'm being a bridge and being a conduit to those things and to those entities. But it's happening.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Given we already have the proof, we already have a proof of concept. We're fucking doing it.
Yeah, we have.
I didn't realize we both have businesses. I always forget that we have actual tangible shit that we could show people.
We say it's happening.
We're doing it.
And also,
I forget that. We need to give ourselves more credit.
Definitely,
we have work to show people.
We got a lot, man. Listen,
we got work, bro.
I wrote 5 books.
Yeah, we got work. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let's get we got the proofs of concept. Now it's just like it's putting our proof of concepts and our work in positions where they can be viewed by the people we wish to redeem or to get out, to raise the condition, not redeem, because people redeem themselves. That's not our job to redeem you. It's our job to just give you information and you make your own choices and choose your own destiny.
Give opportunity.
Right? Give opportunity.
And I'm letting people know, like, there's opportunity now. Because, like you said, the days of us capping are done. And also, I'm definitely letting people know, plug in BW. Yo, it's no reason why everybody shouldn't be plugging. Like, to me, plug in. It ain't, get what you can get out of it. It's a university. Go in there. Everybody not gonna do everything.
That's right.
It's
Myself included.
It could be overwhelming because it's so much. But find what you find and take your time.
That's right.
And invest.
Yeah.
And it's one of the greatest. I'm externally proud and forever grateful that I chose to invest into myself.
You and I.
And I'm grateful for them doing that.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful that I made the decision early on out the gate. The first call, I was in there.
Yeah. You and I, but we were
from in there out the gate last year, out the gate.
That's right.
Out the gate, I was like, I'm in here.
BWOacademy.com.
And
unapologetically.
And I definitely seen a major shift in my life. And I've definitely seen a major shift in my psychology.
Yeah.
And I definitely see me putting things in place to shift my economic, my relationship with fiat forever.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I got 2 auto traders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's really, like I'm still processing that, bro.
I understand. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But another word you just said is just like offsetting the psychology. And that's big. It's just like there's different psychologies that we currently have that don't serve us. The psychology of victimhood, psychology of actual slavery, the psychology of our relationship with money, the psychology of trauma. It's like, bro, all of these have got to go. All of them. They all got to go. So we can show you. We can't tell you what to do, but we can just show you what we've done to get to the point where we are now. We can have open conversations about the process of healing. But but back to the brothers that we wish to get our people. It's like, proof of concept. And we already have the work that we could show them. And then I would guess maybe another element would be like, okay, well, actual products from the farm that they can enjoy for themselves. Like, oh, you like this yogurt? It's our shit. This yogurt was made by a black man. You want to come to the farm? You ever milked a cow, bro? I think that. Because I think that that's getting people their hands dirty.
Yeah.
I think getting people's hands dirty.
Yeah, bro.
Field trip.
Definitely.
There we go. Because let's be real, we both got our hands dirty, and that's what woke me up. Going to a farm.
That's in process, bro.
Yeah.
I've like Nip said, I spoke some things to the universe and they appearing.
Absolutely.
And I'm processing that.
Yes. Sir.
Where in time
you and I both.
It's gonna be like, oh no, bro, let's go up there and see those. Let's go see those 200 acres. Let's go see that. Let's go see those. Yeah, let's go.
We're here right now.
Come on, who want to come see?
Yeah.
Come on, I told you.
We're here right now.
And it's happening.
It's happening right now.
And if you want to do it, anybody wants to learn how to farm, let me know. Right now.
Be the plug, man. No, and we're being in the position in this.
Public record.
That's right.
Let the record show. Anyone who wants to learn how to farm,
that's right.
Come talk to me, hit me up, and there's a training program that we're developing.
That's right.
Where we're going to be paying people to learn how to farm.
Yeah. Paying people to learn how to farm.
On a farm.
You don't need a vaccine to go. How about that? So are you really serious about not taking a vaccine? Here's an answer right here. We're doing it. And we've been put in this position to give you the resources to make your choice, to survive, really. But if you really don't want to submit to the machinations of a fallen world, here's your way out. And it is our duty to let you know that we are here to serve you and to do what it takes to get us all to the next level. But you're not going to be at the next level unless you get your hands dirty and go back to the land. So we've both been back in the land, me almost coming up on 10 years now. And now it's just Allah's going to move us to a position to that's all that we do.
Yeah.
And it's coming very, very, very quickly to those who have just been watching from the sidelines are going to be like, oh, wow, now they got acres. Now they're doing what they said they would do.
And they pulling fiat out of the market.
Exactly.
And then they're creating their own banking systems.
Yeah. Yeah. They're building a nation. And maybe that's been the whole
the
theme.
The jig is up. We're doing it. It's happening.
We're doing it. And we don't discriminate. But we're going to put our people on. Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You feel me? Allah,
yeah, bro.
God is my witness.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Allah is...
one thing
it's happening.
It is happening, and then what I have learned is one thing: God is not as a liar, and not right. No, he will not be. He can't.
Can be mocked. No, like you're not finna play.
You're not gonna play with these scriptures. Like I chose my people. I'm finna put them on. Fuck with them, or get out the way, and that's where we are. And we operate with that full knowledge and that faith, and that is true, and that is what powers the boldness of our decisions in this hour.
Asyr,
Right.
We are the battery pack. We have that battery pack in our back. There's a generator in you that knows, life, force, energy.
Yeah, and it's we maybe talked about this last time, but like we're 100% faith right now, and then that's why we have the understanding of people who operate in this current matrix in this world without the faith, and they're rushing for a vaccine. I understand that because you think your body is all there is, and you got to do whatever the authorities say to take to preserve it. I get that. We're on the literally exact opposite land. It's like, no, you don't. You can do whatever you want, and Allah got you, 100,000%.
As long as you're operating ethics and discipline.
Exactly, and that's the prerequisite for messing with him, because if you don't have that, you get confusion, and then that's where the devil gets you.
Because is these mandates and everything ethical? Are they ethical?
That's a good question. Is it ethical to force somebody to put a chemical in their body that they do not want
To go eat?
Yeah, to go eat. I will say on the record, no, it is not.
It's not ethical.
No, it's not. It's not ethical to put your penis inside a woman if she does not desire it. That is rape.
Yeah.
Make that very clear. That is rape.
Yeah.
But for some reason, society writ large has automatically decided that because that you want to feel safe, and that because you don't want to die, you have the right and the authority to demand that people take an experimental concoction directly into their bloodstream for an airborne fucking virus. No.
A previous delta of from a previous not even a previous delta, a previous quote unquote variant.
Yeah, no.
Not even this variant.
Not even this variant.
They made that last year for that variant.
You guys are that's, for the record, that is unethical. That is wicked behavior. And that is what Revelation is called, the mark of the beast.
And I'm not in opposition of people taking it. Let me be very clear again. I'm in opposition of people playing with my rights.
Yep.
And it's acting like you're not playing. Slippery slope of taking away our rights and acting like we're not taking away our rights.
And then trying to have me feel feelings of shame for not doing what everyone else is doing. No.
But once again, I go back to nationality is the order of the day, and it goes back to correcting, making sure that we proclaim who we are. Exactly. And we operate in who we are.
Who are we?
We indigenous to the land.
Yes, sir. With the Asiatic black man.
And making that public record and putting that on paper and proclaiming that lawfully and putting that and making sure that these bodies, these entities are aware of that as well.
Absolutely.
So that way you like, man, that's bro, I'm over,
yes, sir.
I'm over here. I don't even
I got a question for
Islam to you, bro.
Who was the original man? The original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, cream of the universe, God of the universe.
Talk to him. It's not, the jig is up.
Yes, sir.
And it doesn't, like I said, I've learned it doesn't mean it means no one can rule me.
Facts.
And dominate me. It doesn't mean I need to be dominating everybody else or ruling everybody else. So when people hear those things, it's like no, it doesn't mean I'm running. It means I run me. That's right. I self-law and master. Yes, you cannot oppress and dominate me. It won't happen.
That's right.
It won't happen.
And where did people get this idea?
It might happen for a little bit, but ultimately we'll be back to being our own nation as a people.
Exactly. But where did people get this idea of this domineering, wicked God? And they got it from the rulers of this world who have put themselves in place of God and made you think that they were God. Period. That is why Jesus is white. So that's why we could call people from European descent social statuses like white and identify ourselves as social statuses like black, Negro,
like Negro, African American. These different adjectives.
Yeah,
have nothing to do with any nation.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I don't call them white. You know what I'm saying? I don't like y'all. You're not clean. You're not pure. You're not good.
Absolutely not. No. And
You know what I'm saying?
But when you call them out on their track record, they get in their feelings. So
Of course, because that's all they have is a fantasy. And I understand that. And it is hard. It's very difficult. And I get it. Like if you like they
it's very hard.
Like when they see me and it's like, no, I'm an indigenous Aboriginal Asiatic American. Yeah. It's like what? It's like I know you haven't been taught of who I am.
That's right.
But I know who I am.
That's right.
I know you believe me to be something different.
A nigger.
I know. I get it.
Yeah.
But that's not who I am.
No, it's not.
I'm indigenous.
That's right.
I'm one of the rare ones who survived.
Yeah.
And the bloodline kept getting passed down. I'm one of those.
We made it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to deal with. You're gonna have to feel that and deal with it.
That's right. And that's okay.
That
don't mean I don't love you. You know what I mean? I mean I can't love you. No, it's just like the facts are facts. It's like original.
Yeah, I am who I am.
Yeah, original. We originate. We descend from the originator of the universe. Original. That's what that means.
Islam.
Peace. Yes, sir.
It's not a. I don't have to be your enemy to be myself.
Absolutely not.
Once again, accept my own.
Be yourself.
And be myself.
That's right.
Accept who we are.
Accept who you are.
And just be myself.
And accept your role. And the role you were given this role to show us what was lying dormant in us.
Islam.
And you have served your purpose well.
Islam.
Yeah, but
now it's time for us to build a nation. Because the nation is a mindset.
Absolutely.
It's not a physical thing.
It's a mindset. Yeah.
And everybody in the nation doesn't mean everybody best buddies. You don't go to Japan and everybody in Japan is his friends in the whole country, in the whole nation. Everybody in China isn't best buddies. Everybody in any nation. You know what I'm saying? A nation doesn't mean, okay, everything is sunshines and rainbows and daffodils. It's just, no, we just are being who we are. That's all. You get what I'm saying?
That's it.
Having a kinness and having a sense of working together and compassion toward each other.
Unity of cause.
Unity of cause, bro.
Unity of cause. That's
it. Like people try to make it be deeper than it needs to be. It's not that deep.
Not difficult, bro. It's just like you look at. I guarantee you. Let's look at a modern day nation. What we were talking about earlier, Israel. It's like you guarantee. Yeah, there's liberal Jews. There's Orthodox Jews, but when it comes to shove, both sides they agree on one thing: Israel. You ain't fucking with Israel. Period. Don't even try. Don't even try.
Reality.
That's right. It's like no. We're not going there. No, the discourse is not going to go there. We can talk about all this other shit, but when it comes down like all that, that's my bruh. And I respect that. You have to respect that because one, it works, and two, you got to respect power. Power is, bro. Like, there we go.
We got to get power.
You got to get.
And
some
that's
power.
the thing I'm learning too. Of like, I have to get power.
You got to get power.
You can't just sit back and want power.
No, or it's just expected to come to you. No, you have to acquire it.
You have to acquire it.
You have to do stuff.
And it's just energy.
That's right. Power is the store of energy.
Yeah.
Right?
Like a battery.
Yeah. Thank you. That is power. Yeah. So what are you doing to acquire and store energy? Huh.
And what are you doing to connect your energy to a stronger energy source?
That's right. Good question.
Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Right?
What about?
Got to charge the ring.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yeah.
And so into source energy.
That's right.
And then now you have that. Now you are able to take that, and now your energy is charged up. Now you can will things. Now you can turn matter. Now you can turn your thoughts and your desires and your heart into matter.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that goes back to the source, Allah, God. Yeah. That goes back to what we're talking about, faith.
And then, and a Green Lantern is a corp. It's not just one individual person. It's an army.
Yeah, that's right.
Soldiers.
That's right. Yeah, man. We're talking about making soldiers, talking about building nations, and we're doing it fearlessly because we know the hour in which we're in, and we know who we're backed by.
Yeah.
And that's not even a threat. That's just like, this is what it is, bro. And like, we wouldn't be talking about this if we didn't have full faith in what was going to happen and that who we're being backed by. That's why we could say these things and then breathe them into existence, which is what is happening right now. So it's just it's peaceful knowing that we can have this conversation. I can sleep soundly and knowing that it's going to be made into reality because that is the power of my faith. I'm like, oh yeah, no. Be and it is. And it is. It is.
It is.
Right now.
It is.
So come with us or not.
Or we'll see you. Yeah, we'll see you.
Yes, sir.
We here.
We here, bro. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Lock this out.
Let your next move be your best move.
Yes, sir, bro. We'll close this down.
Just close it down.
Yes, sir.
All right.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, and Master of the Day of Judgment. Thee alone do we serve, thee alone do we beseech for divine aid. Guide us on the right path, the path upon whom thou hast bestowed favors, not upon whom thy wrath has been brought down, nor upon those who go astray. Ameen.
Islam.